What's going guys, Zennosh here, and today in this video of Calibria Crystal Guardians, I am presenting to you guys a guide on Noctura, a 5-star net hero unit who is so freaking amazing. She is OP in my opinion. She has so much potential for single target damage output, and she has even really good utility for the arena contents as well, that can make her a really good all-rounder unit indeed. You are really looking forward for a very good damage output, then look no further. Noctura can actually provide you with very good damage output in the game. She is so awesome. Now let's start discussing about her right away. First of all, her stats, alright? HP is like pretty alright, defense is alright, attack is pretty good, not really the highest though. There are certain heroes that have like more than 1400 attack, like let's say Zeus and Arcanist. The next one is gonna be speed. Speed is pretty average as well for attack unit. And now let's move into the skill tree. First skill right out here, Dark Arrow. It says attack an enemy to deal 425% of attack in damage. Wow. That's a lot of number right out there, guys. That's a lot of number. Just even with a fast skill, she can deal a massive amount of damage, guys. Attack is imbued with an additional 30% drain effect. Wow, that's amazing. For a squishy unit like this, to have a drain effect is a lifesaver. This is too good. The next one is gonna be the rapid crossbow. This one is the second skill of hers. What's gonna happen is that like attack an enemy 3 times, guys. So she has a 3 times to actually land her negative status effect on this skill. Just check this one out. Each attack deals 160% of attack in damage. That means a total of 480% of attack. If I'm wrong, please do correct me out. And has a 35% chance, yes, 35% chance to decrease the target's defense for 1 turn. Wow, this is really good. I really like this. Each attack has 35% chance to decrease the target's defense for 1 turn. If a first attack or first hit actually lands that like death down, she can really maximize her damage output. So her damage output from this single skill can have variety, or let's say varied damage, guys, depending upon like at what stage she actually managed to break the defense, or did not manage to break the defense at all. At the end of the attack turn, 30% chance to use slot 1 skill against the target. 30% chance. That's actually pretty decent. And she's gonna attack with a fast skill again that has a 420% of her attack. Wow, just combine it, both of them, and you are actually gonna see a lot of damage output right in there. I mean, like, just imagine you are going to use her in tandem with Shaman. Just use the ultimate skill or the third skill of the Shaman right away, the curse, the voodoo curse, and then after that use your rapid crossbow on the most like a squishy hero unit out there or opponent, right? And then you will be able to really unleash a wrath, okay? And then you can actually have an upper hand on your battle right away, ASAP, no problem at all. This is gonna be so great. This is too good. Wow, I like it. And guess what, guys? The best part of it is that like it has only 2 turns of cooldown. Just 2 freaking turns. Wow, like what? This is too good. 2 turns only for cooldown. Wow. The next one is gonna be the version 2 of the second skill. That is combo. It says attack an enemy 2 times. Each attack deals 240% of attack in damage, a total of 480% again. At the end of attack turn, 30% chance to use slot 1 skill against the target. Again, it's the same thing, but in this case, instead of decreasing the defense of the opponent, she's actually gonna increase her own attack. Now, my question is, I still have a little bit of, like question right out here, because I still really don't own this unit. So, if she can actually increase her own attack before she uses her skill, or she actually unleash her damage, then that's better. But if she actually is gonna boost her attack after the skill, now that's gonna be a little bit bad, okay? I really don't like that one. So anyways, let's check that one out. Let's find that one out. If you guys have any idea, please let me know in the comment section below. I would really love to hear you out. All right, please do contribute in this community. The next one is the cooldown can also be reduced to 2 turns as well, just as the fast skill. So the only difference is that for the fast skill, she is actually gonna reduce the defense, which is pretty much better for me. All right, and the next one is the second version of the second skill that it will actually increase her own attack just for one turn. And if she is actually gonna increase her attack after the attack, then it's not really that impressive. The next one is gonna be the third skill, passive, Mark the Berserk. Now she can actually inflict a mark on a random enemy at a time, and that mark cannot be resisted. Yes, it is 100% chance that it will land on an opponent. All right, so that's the thing right out there. But and what's happened with the mark is that if you attack the marked target, reduce all cooldowns of own skills by one turn. I mean, like, just look at it, guys. I mean, like, she has only 2 turns of cooldown or a second skill. That's all she requires. And if she is actually going to target that mark and has even like faster reset in cooldown, she is gonna spam her second skill over and over again without any problem at all. And I have not really that particular idea because it has 3 times of attack, meaning like for one time of hit, if she has like, you know, like skill cooldown reduction right away, this would be freaking too OP. I still have to confirm on this one. I still don't own this unit, but if that happens, then that would be great, because like just look at it, it's a multi-hit skill. So if it actually acts for a hit basis, this would be OP. Even if it acts on the basis of like per attack, then well, like it's still too good, provided that it has only 2 turns of cooldown. Okay, so this is really great, guys. This is really great. If you guys have any like extra information, or the information that I am pretty much lacking right now, please let me in the comment section below. I would love to know about that one, obviously, because like I'm also trying to develop a new tier list, because the hidden characters like this unit, Noctura, Arcanist, Shaman, are recently shown up in the archives, and if I can actually I'm like, I really do have to include them in my tier list. All right, so help me out. So this is the thing right out here. Reduce all cooldowns of own skill by 1 turn and have a 10% chance to act again. Well, 10% chance is pretty much not really that impressive. It's really RNG. It's really RNG. I really don't like that chance. But anyways, let's move on to the second version, which is really good as well. Now, it will also inflict the mark, and if you attack the target with the mark effect, what's gonna happen is that reduce all cooldowns of own skill by 1 turn again, and reduce the target's defense by 20%. Now, this is very unique. All right, normal def break or normal defense break usually breaks the defense by 70%. All right, now this is a type of defense break of our own kind. This will actually break the defense by 20%. And what is the advantage out of it? It says mark and the defense down effect may not be resisted. Yes, defense down is gonna happen whatsoever. Whatever the reason, whatever the cost, it will just happen. It will just be inflicted. It is too good. A 100% chance guaranteed to get that 20% defense breakdown. This is too good. So I think version 2 of this second skill is way much better. It's way much better, because like it's a guaranteed thing. Rather than just like, you know, fooling around with that 10% chance, second version is much better. Now let's look into the third version of the you know, like third skill. This is way better, especially for the arena content, guys. Attack and deal 380% of attack in damage to all enemies. That's a really good amount of damage to everyone. And in addition, she has a 100% chance to silence the target for 1 turn. Wow, this is freaking good, guys. 100% chance to silence the targets for 1 turn. It's an AoE attack, right? And then she can silence. This is gonna be so good. You know why? Silence is always gonna be so powerful in arena content or PvP content, wherever you go, in whatever RPG game you are going to have play. Like, it's pretty much OP, because like when you can successfully silence the opponents, they won't be able to use the second and the third skill, which pretty much is devastating. I mean, like, if you have really been following through my guides on like every heroes right out there, you must have really noticed that it's the second skill and the third skill that really packs a very special type of punch that can surely turn the tides of the battle. It can really turn the table around. It can give you a tremendous advantage. It can just annihilate you or your opponents, depending upon like who is the first one to inflict that sort of like situation, right? And if you just can silence your opponents, this is insanity. Okay, this is too good. I mean, like, your opponents won't be able to use their ultimate skills And this is already good. It's already good. And to everyone, wow. Just try to make your Noctura a very speedy unit. Give her a lot of speed and make sure that she goes on the first turn. And she can really do wonders, guys. And it has a cooldown of 4 turns, which is pretty alright. I'm like, you just need to do it one time. Only one time. But if you really want to use her very, very effectively, try to, combine her. Or let's say try to team up her with the shaman, and everything is gonna go really nicely. She and shaman, wow, they are gonna be a perfect couple. The next one is gonna be the leader skill. All allied heroes attack plus 33%. Now look at this. This is a very good leader skill. I would really love to have around anywhere I go. I'm like, she really deals a lot of damage based on attack stats, and having this kind of like attack boost is too good. This is really great. Wow, I really love this character. So these are the things that really makes her OP. Very low skill cooldown. She's definitely a S tier unit, and her passive skill, or let's say her third skill, really does provide her a very good chance of dealing massive and heavy amount of damage. And if you really want to go into the PvP content as well, her Dark Arrow Storm can really help you a lot by miles. So it's really up to you on how you really want to use her. Perfect damage build or a little bit of utility support build as well, because it's really up to you guys. She can break the defense, she can silence the opponents, so many things, guys. And she has a really good self-sustenance as well, with a very good damage output even on a fast skill. This is really huge. Alright, so now for this wonderful unit, what sort of runes to give to her? Now let's discuss about that one. So for this unit, if you really want to play her very nicely, obviously the attack set is gonna really help her out to mash out a lot of damage, especially if you are really looking forward to use her with the shaman. This is the way to go. 4 pieces will provide her 35% of attack boost, which is really good, meaning like the more damage she's gonna deal. 6 pieces will provide her the 15% of the enemy's defense reduction, ignoring. So this is also this will also really allow her to deal a massive amount of damage output. Or you can go with the destruction set as well, which is pretty much catered for the endgame content. 4 pieces will provide you the 40% of critical damage boost. In addition, 50% of the critical damage is always available right away by default. So that will already make like 90% of critical damage right off the bat. And 6 pieces will provide you a 15% of attack boost as well. So if you really want to go into a pure damage build, a pure DPS, attack set or the destruction set is gonna be really helpful. But if you are going or targeting for the end game, destruction set will really help you a lot, but you will need to work out a lot on the critical rates, alright, critical hit rates. Now the next one is gonna be the Agile rune, especially due to her second skill and her third skill especially. Third version of the third skill really does have that silence, and if you can actually inflict on the opponents right off the bat when the battle starts, this can actually help her a lot. So that is also really good right out there. If you really want to use her as a utility, Agile runes are going to be really helpful, because 4 pieces of set will provide 25% of speed. That means like she will have a very good chance that she will be the one to use her skills right off the bat when the battle starts in the arena content. And the next thing is with the 6 pieces, she will get the next turn right away as soon as possible. The next one is going to be the Desperation rune. Obviously our third skill has an AoE attack, and with the silence, if you can also manage to sneak in the stun as well, that's going to be very disadvantageous for the opponents. I mean, like, on the first hand they won't be able to use the second and the third skill, and also at the same time they won't be able to use any skill at all. Wow, that's a total disability. All right, cripple. You are really crippling your opponents with that one. The next one is gonna be the Berserk rune. All right, Berserk rune is gonna be like it's a universal type of rune set. I mean, like, if you really look into every sort of like hero guide that I have made so far, you will really find out that the Berserk rune is pretty much universal. It goes with everyone because it actually allows you to channel through your skills as soon as possible, ASAP. Getting extra turns means like you are also making a very faster progression on your cooldown skill cooldowns as well, right? And she has so low skill cooldown on her second skill, that means like she will be able to channel her second skill very frequently if she has Berserk runes. And you guys know what her second skill is capable of. freaking huge damage. All right, freaking huge damage, especially if it can trigger with her fast skill. Wow, that's gonna be a very good amount of damage. All right, and the next one is gonna be like nothing. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Attack, destruction for pure damage build. If you want to go for the support, it's gonna be like Agile and the Desperation. And if you really want to go for like a very like a berserker, yes, a berserker, right? You can go with the berserk runes, so that you can spam your second skill over and over and over again with so much effectiveness. All right, so this is the thing that you really have to keep in mind, and C is gonna be a freaking monster. Now let's start with the second slot. Okay, what sort of primary stats should we really focus on this unit? In the second slot, please go with either the speed stat if you really want to build up as the support build. All right, speed stat is going to be really helpful. But if you really want to go for the pure damage build, obviously attack percentage boost. All right, so either speed boost or the attack percentage boost, you decide. The next is the fourth slot. In the fourth slot, obviously it's going to be critical rate boost or the critical damage boost. If you really lack a lot of critical hit rate, then please go with the critical hit rate boost as the primary stat on the fourth slot. But if you have already managed to get a lot of critical hit rate thanks to the substats and your additional stats of the other runes, 6 runes you have, then you can easily go with the critical damage boost to even inflict higher damage output, okay, which is the ideal case. The sixth slot obviously should have attack percentage boost. C is really meant to do a lot of damage. Attack percentage boost is gonna be really helpful, especially her mark actually sort of like guarantees the negative status effect, so you really don't need to go with the hit percentage boost. All right, just go with the attack percentage boost. And when we actually start talking about the substats, guys, please try to go with the speed boost, hit percentage boost, attack percentage boost, critical rate boost, and critical damage boost. These 5 substats. I say it again: speed boost, attack percentage boost, critical rate boost, critical damage boost, and hit percentage boost or accuracy boost, right? So those are the substats that can really help your Noctura to be one of the really amazing unit indeed. Wow, C is really awesome. Noctura, Noctura, Noctura. Isn't it? Did I spell? I'm like, did I pronounce her name correctly? I think so. So that's the thing, guys. She is really amazing unit. I really love her. She is like, damn, oh damn. I would really wish to get her right away. She has so much potential right out there. Oh my god. Very good unit indeed. I think she definitely deserves to be S tier unit, because like she can be a very good PvP unit thanks to Shaman. Thanks to like other units that can really help her out as well, and she can even be the dungeon unit as well, catacombs unit as well, being able to like spam a lot of damage on them and try to make the battle as to wrap the battle as soon as possible. I really love fast battles. I really don't like the long stressed out battles. I just want the quick battles right out there, and she can actually provide that kind of features to me. So I really love her. So this is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to keep on enjoying the contents of my channel. See you guys in the next video.